Hi guys, so today I have a very exciting video. I'm doing another back to school video, and this one is a freshman advice video for you new high schoolers out there. I'm 15, I'm a sophomore, I'm going to be a sophomore. So I just got out of freshman year and everything is really straight in my mind, and I can just, I just remember a lot of stuff and a lot of advice that I think would be helpful if I knew when I was a freshman. So this is also sort of like things I know. Okay, there's this like fly in my room, I swear. This is also like slash things I wish I knew before high school. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna like I remember most of them, so I'm just gonna go out and say it like randomly. So here goes. Okay, so my first tip is don't procrastinate. It sounds so much easier to say than to do, but don't procrastinate. I recommend just being on top of your tasks, because if you are, you'll have more time to socialize and go to those football games you really wanted to, and being like, oh, I already studied for that test, I'm good. Or, oh, I already did my bio homework, it's all good. So it's always really important to not procrastinate and use your time wisely. You will need your time. So if that means in lunch, instead of sitting and talking with your friends, you have to go to the library to get your AP homework done or your math homework done, do it. Like, it will help you. Or use school time wisely. Like, during lunch, go talk to your teachers if they're available. Go get outside help, because honestly, like, it's that 30-40 minutes you have in lunch probably isn't gonna make a difference to you when you're talking, but if you actually get some homework done, it'll make such a big difference. You'll get home, you'll be happy, you can catch up on that show on Netflix like I always try to do. So definitely use your time wisely during school, and if you need help, always ask for help. I remember if you're like struggling with a class, you can always go, well, in my school you could like talk to your counselor and find a tutor, and they could find like upperclassmen to tutor you. And so really take advantage of any opportunities and use your time wisely. That is definitely my first tip. My second one is sort of adding on to this, but sort of like counter exampling it, I guess. Go to school events, but make sure you've done your homework, but go to school events. It's so important to go to school events like basketball games, football games, and show your school spirit, because it sounds really corny right now, but once you're a senior, you'll be like, yep, I wish I had the school spirit to win that award, or just something like that. Like, be involved in your school. I think that's what will make school more fun if you have a positive outlook. So go join clubs, go have a busy schedule, but a more retainable schedule, if that makes sense. Like, be able to know what you're doing, but go to that football game you really wanted to go, because you'll meet new friends there. And something adding on, always have an agenda. I think it's so important. I bought a Lily Pulitzer one because I thought it was really cute, and I thought it would help me write more. So always keep an agenda. I'm going to do a how I organize my agenda really soon, so thumbs up this video for that, or comment down below. So always, be on top of stuff and go to events, because it's worth it, I think. So I think you can find a lot of new friends, and yeah. So my third tip is everybody changes. No one's the same unless, something happened and they are the same. But a lot of people change, and you definitely most likely won't have the same friends you did in middle school, and that's just that. You just have to take it in and say, I get that middle school is great, but it's like you're starting a new chapter, so you can't convince yourself like, oh, I'll still have my friends. Like, sure, you guys say that in middle school or during the summer, but things people spread apart, and if it's because of not having classes together or just different interests, and people start trying things in high school and doing stuff, and if you're against that, then don't try to fit yourself into somewhere where you're not welcomed or you're not really there. And stay out of drama. That is the biggest thing. Stay out of drama. Like, if someone doesn't invite you to, let's say the lake or something, and you really wanted to go, just be like, whatever, like, I wasn't invited, but, like, don't tell them that, but, like, you know, think in your mind, whatever, I wasn't, like, invited, but it's okay, like, you know, it's, like, it's gonna be okay. Life will be okay if you don't go to the lake for a day. So that's, like, also another tip of mine. So don't stress over that type of stuff. You know, people change, like, people's characters can change and all that type of stuff. My fourth one is, don't, like, you most likely won't use your locker, and it comes down to that. You most likely won't use it. So I know, like, everybody's so excited about decorating their lockers and stuff. I mean, I decorated my locker, and I sort of regretted it because I didn't open my locker. Maybe I opened it literally maybe 4 times. I actually think I opened it 4 times. Yeah, you don't really have time to open your locker unless you really, really need to. I mean, it's really up to you, but for me, I never ended up using it. My friends never ended up using it. So just don't waste your money on locker decorations unless you want to make them like DIY ones. I really want to make a video on that too, so tell me down below. So, like, yeah, don't go out buying like a $20 light for your locker. Like, just make it if you really want it, just because you really won't use it that much. Okay, I don't even know what tip I'm on by now, but whatever. Another tip is to always pack a, like, snack during school, because hungry and studying does not, like, match up together, because, like, I don't know, it's like, I saw this commercial and they're like, I'm hangry. It's like, oh, it's like being hungry and angry, and that just that's not good for school. So just don't do it. Just don't do it. And there's someone that texted me. Wow, this is, okay, never mind. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna try to edit that, or I won't. I don't know. Okay, my next tip would be to, if you want to have, like, cute outfits and stuff, try to plan, like, in advance. So, like, don't leave picking your outfit the morning of school. Try to, you know, have a lot of options in your mind and pick them out and set them aside so that you're ready to go for tomorrow, so you have a very easy morning. I know I used to have these really bad mornings. I was not feeling it. It was not good. I did not like it. It was no me gusta. Not good at all. So yeah, do what you can so you can have the easiest morning possible, but also have a breakfast, because that's really important too. Like I said, being hungry and having to study just don't match up right at all. Like, not at all. Okay, so I don't even know. I'm gonna say this is like my 6th tip, I guess. Pick classes that are challenging, but if you feel like it's too much, go talk to your counselor. Like, as I said in my 1st tip, use your resources wisely, because it's needed and it's there for you, so use it. Like, use your counselor, go become friends with them and stuff like that. So use your resources. Okay, so this is like approaching my end tips. Upperclassmen will not hate you unless you do something to ignite the hate. Basically, I'm going to put an example out there. If you're a freshman and you decide to go up to a senior and be like, I'm going to beat you up, or I'm going to steal your boyfriend, or I'm going to steal your girlfriend, like, you know, just don't do that. Don't get that angry, and they won't bother with you. They're not going to put you into the trash can for no reason. Don't be scared of that. Honestly, a lot of upperclassmen are so sweet, you might become friends with them. So just don't overdo it, you know what I mean? Like, just be yourself, and that's all that matters. And don't draw too much attention and try to get a lot of attention, because it just won't work out. It just won't work out. And then my last tip is join sports, because sports, you get to be with upperclassmen and they're going to be so sweet to you, and just join a bunch of sports. Like, I did tennis this year. I did varsity tennis. It was so fun. I met the most awesome people ever, and we're still friends more than people in my grade. So just join sports and clubs and have fun. Don't worry if you're an incoming freshman. Honestly, it's not even that bad. I survived it, so I know you will. And if you have any other questions about, you know, high school, I'm more than happy to reply again. This was just my experience. I don't know if it's going to be different for everybody, so I just wanted to point that. Okay, so as I was saying, my camera got cut off, but I think I was just saying don't worry, and if you need any help or questions, comment down below, and everybody's experience is different, so have fun. It's going to be awesome. Study hard, and just go have fun, because, oh, it's not like High School Musical either. It really isn't. But go have fun and make your own High School Musical, and I know you guys, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I know you guys will have an awesome freshman year. I believe in you. I'm here for you. So I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.